Welcome to iLearn in the City. This is your one-stop shop for citywide training activities. We are one city, one team, and one place to learn. iLearn in the City is a system that's being implemented citywide to revolutionize training delivery and training administration throughout the city. This iLearn in the City tutorial was designed to provide you with the knowledge necessary to fully use the city's brand new learning management system, including viewing your training assignments, registering for training, taking online courses, and reviewing your training history. This is very exciting stuff. And if you aren't excited yet, it's only a matter of time. Here are 3 reasons to be excited. Simple, flexible, and everywhere. iLearn in the City is convenient. iLearn in the City can be accessed directly on the inside page. It's simple. You'll use the same user ID and password that you use when accessing a city computer. If you have problems accessing iLearn, please contact the help desk by calling 208-384-3767 or sending an email to ithelp@cityofboise.org. iLearn in the City is available 24/7, so regardless of your shift or interruptions, you'll have immediate online access. If you have to stop in the middle of a training course to take care of other needs, the system will plot your progress so you can return to your learning at a later time. iLearn is available everywhere an internet connection is provided, and this system has gone mobile, which means online training can even be accessed on smartphones and tablets. Let's take a closer look at iLearn, shall we? Target Solutions is the designer of this system and owns the majority of the off-the-shelf courses. Don't be alarmed if you receive an email from Target Solutions every once in a while. They're just friendly alerts of new training that's been assigned to you or a reminder of training soon to expire. When you successfully log into iLearn in the City, you land on the home page. The home page is, well, as welcoming as it sounds. What you see directly in front of you is your training schedule. In order to better understand your training schedule, there are a few terms you need to know. An assignment is any training activity that you'll need to complete. If you have an assignment in your schedule, you'll see an icon of either a blue notebook or a red A Post-it. The blue notebook indicates that the assignment is an online course. The red A Post-it is an activity custom created by the City of Boise. Another term is events. Events are in-person activities that you may be attending. They are noted by a small calendar icon in your schedule. Credentials is another term. It may be a license, a certificate, or a training curriculum that's been assigned to you based on your job duties. The credentials icon looks kind of like a medal. Your training schedule may include any upcoming training, assignments, credentials, or events. All activities that are due sooner rather than later will float to the top. If you see an activity in red, that activity is super frustrated and feeling ignored. But all kidding aside, it actually indicates that the activity is nearly overdue or may have already expired. Take note of the due date next to each activity. This serves as a reminder of the last date the activity can be completed. And once an activity is completed, it disappears from your schedule and becomes part of your training history.
Let's take a look at 2 additional areas on the home page. The calendar serves as another reminder for you. When a training activity in your schedule is due or occurring on a selected date, a dot will appear next to the date on the calendar. Below the calendar is the citywide bulletin board. Your iLearn in the City administrators will use this space to provide messages, new course listings, updates, or timely videos for your benefit. To play the video, it just takes a simple click on the center of the image. Let's venture out to the selections on the navigation menu on the left side of your screen. Clicking on any of these options will direct you away from the home page. You can always return to the home page by clicking on the icon that looks like a house on the left side of the navigation menu or on the word Home at the top of your screen. Let's check out My Assignments. On this page, you will see a list of all the activities you have yet to complete. The start date and due date are off to the right of the page as another reminder of how long you have before the activity expires. Next to the due date is the word Status. If you begin a course and then receive a phone call that takes you away from learning, you'll be able to stop the course and then start again where you left off. This function plots your progress and alerts you by indicating that you started the activity but haven't completed it. Likewise, the details to the right of the status will provide you with a recap of your progress in the course. Let's meander down the left side of the navigation menu and rest on Self-Assign for a bit. Self-Assign allows you to view all of the courses and activities made available to you by the administrators. You can search for specific topics or titles or even use the Advanced Option feature to narrow the results by category. You can select the training activity by clicking on it. If the activity is online, you will be able to launch and begin viewing the course without navigating from this screen. Let's proceed to the next feature. Below Self-Assign is My History. My History shows all the training assignments you've completed. You'll be able to see the date that you completed the training. If the training was taken through iLearn in the city, you will be able to see and print your completion certificate and view your training details and course evaluations. And if you took electronic notes during a course, you'll be able to access those notes by clicking on the Course Notes icon. Are you wondering about all of the training you participated in prior to iLearn in the city? Rest assured, your iLearn administrators are working with your department to capture as many of your historical training records as practical to have them uploaded into iLearn. Then when you view My History, you'll be able to view the majority of your training records. Please have patience. We will be uploading past training records over the next year. As we move down the navigation menu on the left side of your screen, you will see that My Credentials is next on our agenda. Credentials are licenses, certificates, or curriculum groups that can be tracked on your behalf. HR and your department are currently working on a project to identify the training that is needed for each position within the city. Once that project has been completed, a credential will be created for each position. The credential will indicate which training is required and the frequency in which it needs to be completed for each position. The credential feature will automatically keep track of your progress in meeting the requirements of that credential. If you have a credential assigned to you, you will be able to see when that credential first started being tracked and the expiration date. Likewise, if you click on the credential, you will be able to see all of the individual activities needed to fulfill that credential. Do you have continuing education units required to maintain your licensure or certification? If so, the My Credentials feature is capable of tracking the units for you. Your iLearn administrators are carefully identifying the licensures and certifications in your department and will be setting up credentials for each position where they are applicable. Directly below My Credentials is the File Center. The File Center is a secure location where your iLearn administrators can store training videos, documents, and other information for review. The feature below the File Center is exciting and action-packed. The Events page displays all of the in-person activities that have been created by your iLearn administrators. By clicking on Open Events, you'll be able to see the details of each event open for your enrollment. To enroll, just click on the event title, view the event's details, and click on Enroll. Once you've enrolled in the event, it's easy to place the appointment on your office calendar. Simply click on Add Event to My External Calendar. A new screen will appear showing the name of the event, date, and that you are posting an appointment to your calendar. Select Save and Close, and the appointment has been recorded. Voila! As simple as that.
Now that we have looked at all the options available to you on the navigation menu, it's time we actually check out an online course. Agreed? Launching an online course in iLearn is extremely simple. In your schedule, click on the title of the course you would like to launch. Remember that if you see the blue notebook icon that indicates the activity you're selecting is an online course as opposed to a custom activity. Immediately after you click on the course title, an introduction page appears. Off to the right, a brief overview video will automatically begin playing. If you're using a computer that has speakers or headphones, please be sure to adjust the volume before clicking on the course. If you need to start the video over, just click on the center of the video image or the arrow in the lower left corner of the video screen. Or you can click on the scroll bar directly below the video and drag it back to where it started. To the left of the video image is a navigation menu with several features that will assist you as you journey through this course. The table of contents provides you with a roadmap of the topics you will be exploring. You can also use this feature 6 months down the road after you have successfully completed a course if you want to jog your memory and access the content again. If a question arises regarding the course, you may click the Ask a Question feature, type your question in the box provided, and hit the Ask box. Your question will be sent directly to the citywide iLearn administrator. If you like to take notes while learning, iLearn offers a notes application right below the Ask a Question section. When you click on Notes, you can type your notes directly into the box and decide whether you want to save the notes or delete them. Saved notes can be accessed even after you've completed the course. When you're on the main page of iLearn, click on My History, find the course, and click on the icon to open the notes. Pretty darn slick if you ask me.
The last three options are pretty self-explanatory. The About This course provides additional details on the course, such as duration and prerequisites if applicable. The Settings allows you to enable/disable the flash audio and video components if needed. And Help provides you with additional guidance on navigating through the course. On the top and bottom of the right side of the course screen, you will see left and right arrows. When you are ready to proceed to the next page in the course, click on the right arrow to advance in the course. If you need to go back to a previous page, click on the left arrow. At any time, if you need to exit the course, click the Quit button at the very bottom of the navigation menu, and iLearn will plot your progress. The next time you log into iLearn, you can click on the course title in your schedule, and iLearn will automatically return you to the exact spot where you left off. Another feature that you may run across in some of the courses is time requirement. If your course requires time to be monitored due to regulatory compliance, you will be able to monitor how much time you have spent on the course by looking at the progress bar. If you stop actively navigating through the course, the timer stops recording and converts to idle mode. The time is no longer being tracked. If the required amount of time has not been reached, the program will prompt you to spend additional time on the course. When you have completed the material, a summary page will appear and you will be directed to the final exam. If your iLearn administrators have attached additional policies or information for you to read, it will be indicated on the screen. Please open the document, read the content, and place a check mark in the box provided, indicating that you have read the information in its entirety. Click on Continue, and the exam agreement will display. Read the agreement, place a check mark on the box, and click on Continue. In order to successfully complete the course, you will need to complete the exam with at least a minimum passing score. If your score falls below the minimum passing score, you will be prompted to take the exam again. The questions will be different on each exam. No foolin', iLearn is hardcore. Once you have passed the exam, you can print or view your certificate of completion. When you are ready to exit, press Submit and you will return to the iLearn homepage. Home at last.
Now don't get too comfortable yet. We still have a few remaining features to explore. I'm sure you've heard the familiar phrase, communication is key. Well, iLearn takes this phrase to the next level. iLearn is all about communication. In fact, if you look to the left of your name on the home page, you'll see the notifications icon. When you click on the notifications inbox, you'll see the messages that iLearn would like to communicate to you. Most of these messages are alerts for things like expiring activities or credentials and events that are now available for enrollment. You can choose to delete your notifications and have them sent to your trash folder. Your supervisors will also receive notifications on your training activities and can easily approve your training requests. As you begin using iLearn, you may have questions along the way. Well, there's the Help button located on the top of your screen. Click on Help and you'll be directed to a page that contains written tutorials, frequently asked questions, and user videos, all there to access at your convenience. If your preference is to have a hard copy tutorial, you can access a PDF copy of a user's guide on the inside page. And if that isn't enough, the vendor for iLearn, Target Solutions, offers live chat support. You'll see this box pop up throughout your iLearn sessions. If you decide to use the live chat support for problems or issues you're having, your message will be sent directly to the Target Solutions administrator. It's recommended that you first contact the City of Boise IT Help Desk by calling 208-384-3767 or by sending an email to ithelp@cityofboise.org. The IT Help Desk has been trained to assist you with the basic iLearn features. However, if you're experiencing an issue that can't be resolved, please feel free to contact the iLearn City Administrator at 208-493-2509 or send an email to city_training@cityofboise.org. When you're ready to say until next time to iLearn, you can do so by simply clicking on Sign Out in the top right corner. It's been a real pleasure providing you with a tutorial of iLearn in the city. We'll leave you with the same 3 words that started this journey: simple, flexible, and everywhere. One city, one team, one place to learn. Good luck with your learning endeavors.